All right, we're on worksheet number 4, and I'm going to skip down to the bottom part because I've tried to upload the same video 2 different times and it's deleted on me. So we're just actually going to go down to the bottom part. I'm going to do some examples with you. We can start anywhere. It doesn't really matter. We can start right on, let's try number 16, okay? So you still have to do every step of your factoring. So the only steps we know for factoring so far, if we look at our sheet, are steps 1, 2, and 3, okay? So that's what we're focusing on, steps 1, 2, and 3. Step 1, is there a greatest common factor between 9 and 144? That's the first thing you need to ask yourself. Well, I could take out a 9, so let's do that first. Let's take out a 9. That means that I'm left with x to the 4th minus, what's 144 divided by 9? That's 16. Okay, now after you have that, you have to look here. That's 2 terms. Yes, you have to ask yourself, are they squares? Are they cubes? Well, you know a 4th is not going to be a cube, but it is a square. So now we have to look, is this a difference of squares? Well, it is a minus, so it is a difference of squares. So I have 9, he goes along for the ride. We have 2 sets of parentheses. So remember, difference of squares, one has a plus, one has a minus, okay? What times itself gives you x to the 4th? Oh, that's x squared, so those go there. What times itself gives you 16? 4. Now, a lot of you would think you're probably done at that point, which I kind of understand why, but you have to look here again. Oh, that's a square, that's a square, that's a difference. You cannot do it on this one because this is an addition. This is not a difference. This is adding. You need a difference, so you need the minus sign. So this one can go into difference of squares again, so 2 sets of parentheses again. One's a plus, one's a minus. What times itself gives you x squared? X and x. 4 is 2 and 2. Now everything else gets carried down along for the ride. That one is now complete. So we'll just try another one right underneath it. 8x to the 3rd and 125. Is there anything that goes into 8 and 125? Nope. Okay, if you have an x to the 3rd, you're probably looking for cubes. So always look back at your handy dandy list. Okay, we have an 8. Is 8 a cube? Sure is. And we have 125. Is that a cube? Yep, sure is. Okay, so now we're going to start. Remember, this is a sum of cubes. So look over here, sum of cubes. So it goes plus, minus, plus. Okay, so small parenthesis, big parenthesis. Plus, minus, plus. Okay, now we're just going to fill in these blanks. What times itself 3 times gives you 8? Well, that's 2. What times itself 3 times gives you x to the 3rd? That's x. What times itself 3 times gives you 125? If you don't remember, go back and look. Oh, 5. Okay. Now, first term is this one squared. So what's 2x times 2x? 4x squared. Okay, middle term, 5 times 2x, 10x. And last term is 5 times 5, 25. This has 3 terms, don't know how to deal with that. This has 2, but none of them are squares, none of them are cubes. You are done. Now sometimes all you'll be able to do is take out a greatest common factor. Sometimes you won't even be able to do that. You just rewrite it, okay? Let's try number 22, right underneath it. Okay. So, what do they all have in common? I can take out a 3, why not? I have x squared plus 9x minus 2. Now, this is 3 terms. I don't know how to deal with it. That's all I'm going to do. When you get to something like 21, remember I always said that you need this first term positive. So, I know I'm going to take out a -1 no matter what. Is there anything else that I can take out of that? No. But that's going to leave me with x squared minus 4, because remember I'm taking a -1. So 4 divided by -1 is -4. Now you